We're here! It's time!
Ooh.
Look at it, it's here! So
The day of
already...
reckoning is upon us.
The moment is upon us. I already, I thought that it would take longer than it did to port my character over, so I already ported my character over, and then when I saw the title screen, panicked and closed out. So that's why there's a resume option here.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit resume and we're gonna see what happens. But I did redo the suicide mission, and save Tali. Nobody died.
Nice.
Everybody lived.
It's just like for Meyer, you did not accidentally shoot Rex. That never happened.
Oh no.
So we're gonna hit resume and we're gonna see what happens. Since Corey seems to be in the chat, how are the audio levels? The game looks quite loud. Why does it look like the game is so loud?
On Discord, it kind of is. I don't know if that translates over to Twitch.
Yeah, no, it looks like the game is really, really loud. But it's like not in my ears. We're just gonna go to options real quick. We're just gonna, I remember this, we're gonna just, you know, we're just gonna turn the sound effects volume way down.
Goop, but yeah, loud game, says Corey.
Goop, but yeah, loud game. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the volume of everything way down.
So yeah, for whatever reason, I guess this game is just louder than the other two, because those weren't too bad.
Yeah, but it's not loud to me, is the weird thing. Like, it's not loud in my ears.
Is your headset plugged in or whatever?
My headset's all good. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn up Discord. Output again. Listen video. Volume. We're gonna turn the output volume up to 150 so that y'all can be loud.
So we can in fact scream for the stream.
Yeah, I am loud and I must scream. Why is it still so, like, this doesn't look like it's making any difference.
Well, remember in the second game it didn't adjust until you backed out of the screen.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh, yeah, it absolutely is. Oh shit.
I guess it's just you leave options altogether.
I hate that. That's such
is
a strange design choice. Why did they keep that?
Was it like this in like the original?
I don't know. I just turned the volume of my computer up and down.
Okay.
That is wild. Okay.
Very interesting.
So I've turned my Discord volume up. So now when I go back, we'll see if this is an actually good mix. It's still a little loud, I think. It's such a strange choice, Mass Effect. At Mass Effect Designers, why? See, now I can barely hear it, and it still says it's like louder than me on Streamlabs.
Wait, it's.
I think I'm just gonna boost down the volume there and boost.
Yeah, Streamlabs is
Streamlabs.
that's not right. Yeah, it's like that. The game sounds fine on Discord, so.
Okay. Corey has the audio balance now. I would have done this beforehand, but I forgot.
Okay. Got too hyped.
I did. I was doing literally everything else. I was like, I had my like go live messages in Tumblr and Twitter at like 6:30, or sorry, at like 7. Corey, it's good. I don't care about your time change, Sleepy. I need you to tell me about the audio.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Here we go.
Game starting for real.
We're gonna hit resume and we're gonna see what happens. This is the game where I have Nova and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just yell at people. Sorry, to just yeet at people and then explode in their faces. Here we go!
Let's go.
How bad is it?
Oh no, there's no subtitles!
Contact with
No.
There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
I'm so sorry that there's no subtitles.
God help us all.
In 2157, humanity discovered that it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species. But this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life every 50,000 years, are about to return. The leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision. Ah!
Oh.
That's why I was reading so fast!
Rip.
Oh god. It's funny how not good this looks anymore.
The future is now, or something like that.
I did get owned, Corey. Yeah! It's the
Not
boy!
supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go.
I love
The
James.
defense committee wants to see you.
Sounds important. What's going on?
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know, not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
So basically, she's been. Remember in the last game, Hackett told us that like there was gonna be hell to pay for our work with Cerberus once we like were done. So basically,
Okay.
she's been relieved of duty, you know.
Put on, like, what is that? A probation?
She's not been discharged, but she also hasn't been allowed to fly.
Just in military limbo.
Yeah, for like a little while. I forget exactly how long it's been. Like a couple of years, I think, or at least a year.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You've faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up.
Spoken
You've
to
seen
two.
how they
actually.
harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I've
I'm just
never
a
heard that
soldier,
line,
Anderson.
by
I'm
the
no
way.
politician.
I don't need you to be either.
I've
Very
never
nice.
had the
I need you
Arrival
to do whatever the hell
DLC.
it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
He says like a slightly different reason for you having gotten discharged
They're expecting you to.
or grounded, rather.
Did you do the rifle DLC?
I did. I've never had it. I never had it
Good
before.
luck in there, Shepard.
Ah. Gotcha.
Anderson?
Ashley!
Shepard.
Ashley?
Lieutenant Commander?
I
How'd it
hate
go
her
again?
outfit.
I can never tell with you. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Lieutenant Commander.
You hadn't heard.
No. I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
I need to. Can I can't turn on
Pause.
subtitles. We
Aw,
gotta get
man.
through
Oh
the
my
beginning
gosh.
before we. You're not
I
sure.
have to actually.
Oh, there's
Ooh.
subtitles now.
What the hell?
What? I think it's because I
Wait.
waited long enough. Thank you for the 5th month of subscription. Oh, they've subscribed for 5 months, currently on a 2-month streak. Okay.
Whoa.
Thank you. Anyway, thank you for the subscription, Marshmallows. I think it started approximately on time.
More or less.
More or
Give or
less.
take.
Give or
I'm sure
take
you had
10,
your
15
reasons.
minutes.
Yeah, I guess I did. Still, good to see you.
Admiral.
Come on.
Hi, Ash. Hate your outfit. Have a good day.
You know the commander?
I used to.
You'll find out who this guy in the background is later.
Jacob?
He's
Or
yeah,
James?
James. I love him. No, my streams start at 7:30, dude.
Shepard,
What's the situation?
we were hoping you would tell us.
The reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Oh,
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly
Oops.
powerful.
it's
You
fine.
brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
You go back in time
Stop.
and not unground me.
This isn't about strategy or tactics.
Safe scumming.
This
Yeah.
is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Congrats on first stream
Admiral,
you're on
we've
time
lost
for.
contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
They are that
They
close
get
already.
past our defenses.
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
They're here, motherfuckers!
Uh-oh.
They've arrived. They hit London first. And now, we're in Vancouver right now, by the way.
Oh,
On Earth.
I haven't been
This
through
this is
Vancouver
all in Vancouver.
as opposed to Space Vancouver.
Yeah.
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
We're probably gonna do both.
We should get to the Normandy.
Probably
At the
not an
same
either
time.
or situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What could that
No,
be?
Not Space Vancouver.
No, it's Earth Vancouver!
Space Earth Vancouver.
Earth is technically in space.
Mm.
So, you know, not quite as hard and open, but, you know. We kind of
It's-
knew
it's
that the
up there.
third game would probably be the Reapers are here, but...
Yeah.
Shepard! Shepard,
So we're the only ones
come
who
on, get
lived.
up.
Damn.
Here, take this.
Because we started
gotta get
running
moving.
and we were farther away.
This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact them. We'll meet you at the landing zone.
This is giving
Anderson
you an
out.
impression of just how huge Reapers are.
Yeah.
And also how
They're
huge the
bigger than I
Citadel...
thought.
Also how huge the Citadel is, because Sovereign was small, enclosed in the Citadel. Alright, it's tutorial time! But first,
Alright.
Subtitles, please.
Yeah.
but
please.
first, probably in graphics.
HDR.
Don't worry about it.
Probably sound.
Well, no,
Using
because we
sound.
were in sound before.
Oh, that's right.
Listen, it's a Bioware game. It's probably in a place that makes no sense.
Gameplay.
That's how their settings work.
Oh, I should turn up.
Gameplay.
I'm gonna turn up combat difficulty actually.
I mean, I guess it makes sense as in gameplay, but okay.
Wait.
Hard-
Let's not play on
Oh my
insanity. Let's
God.
play on hardcore though. All right, full decisions. Oh, we can turn her helmet off.
Ooh.
Yeah! I forgot about
There
that.
Guys.
It's finally here.
Performing for you.
Default off, default on, off in conversations. I think I want everyone's hats to be off in conversations. Because they're not as
Conversation.
ugly as Dragon Age, so I don't, like, need them to always be off.
Yeah, they're not like buckets or plastic bags. They at least look like actual helmets, but it's still really weird to have a conversation with
Oh.
someone and they're just like full faceplate on.
I got so
True.
distracted by the ability to turn their helmets off that I forgot to grab the subtitles.
That one's more important than the
Oh,
other.
no.
No biggie.
Alright, we
Yes.
got subtitles now, kids! And I'm playing on
Good.
hardcore mode. Because
Yes.
I am a loser.
Or hardcore.
I'm so hardcore. Do I have any other weapons? No, okay.
Nope.
Just a gun. One gun.
Do I have Nova yet? No. I have okay, wait, I gotta arrange these. We gotta take a hot second here.
Yeah, well, can you look at like your I guess skill tree or however it is in this game?
Yes.
Yeah, so also I have to say that open, well, not quite as as oh my god as the second game. That was maybe like this is maybe just one step below that because
18.
you didn't die, but the apocalypse is apparently upon us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Nova.
Yeah!
Wow, you could probably level up everything in Nova right now.
No, I gotta level up Charge too. I think this is because I had like such a good previous character. that
Yeah,
I
because you're
transferred
level
over.
29.
Yeah. The game was just like, okay. Weapons.
Don't forget to level up your fitness.
I want
Whatever
power
that
what-
is.
synergy.
What is fitness? That
It's
is
like health
exceedingly vague.
and stamina.
Oh. That sounds important.
Increase barriers by additional 50% after a successful biotic charge so that I can throw them all into Nova immediately.
Woo!
Because basically, so remember how in I think it was in Jack's DLC, Jack's loyalty mission, we were talking about how Jaden, you were commenting on how my shields were strong enough that I could just like take missiles to the face.
Yes, yeah, for
And
like the big robots.
And I mentioned that it's not actually my shields because my shields as a biotic are biotically powered, so it's actually my brain.
Mm-hmm.
So now I take those brain shields, which get regenerated completely after a biotic charge, and I basically make an explosion with them.
Oh,
And it
I see.
completely drains out your shields, but it also decimates anything in the area.
That is impressive. I cannot wait to see it.
It's my favorite power. My favorite thing to do. Like I think the first few times I've played this game or couple, because I think I've only played this game as a Vanguard like 2 times. I would say probably like 50% of my damage was done by charge Nova combinations.
Well, let's hope it serves you well in hardcore mode.
Here we go! Look, there's the Reapers.
Yeah, jeez, they're huge.
They're moving. Oh, I'm so excited for us to do the DLC where you learn more about why they look that way.
Because they really like squid.
They really like squid. That's why.
That's my current theory. Or like,
Earl, have you
it's
done
like,
that DLC?
No, I haven't done any of the. Well,
The third
I
game
haven't done any
DLCs are
DLCs.
real good.
I want to see the party one.
The party one is so good! Oh god, there's
I-
such good DLC in this game. There's one that's basically you and all your squad mates go on a detective mission and also have a party.
That
Like
sounds
literally all of your
fantastic.
squad mates. There's funny interactions with all of them.
Go this way.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a little bit of the Omega one too, because there was an Omega DLC.
Looks clear. Let's go.
I'm so excited.
Lieutenant.
Man,
Oh, okay.
God, I don't have the time to play Mass Effect, but I
I'm
really
so
want.
Well, I'm gonna upload all the VODs so you can figure out if it's worth the time investment.
Take him out.
Yeah.
I just know it, but is it worth the mental anguish of me
how
not
does it
making
get?
any of my assignments?
Yes.
Also, yes, Jaden?
Yeah, I have a slightly more coherent theory of why the Reapers look like they do. It's like how a bunch of things like to turn into crab-shaped. It's like that,
Just
but
turning
with
into
squids.
squid.
What an interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, DLC plot. There's so many good DLCs. Oh, I'm so excited.
DLC plot. Ooh, I'll be right back.
I'm so excited.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta.
You have no ammo.
Yeah, I've got to make Nova number 2. I'm putting these in order of how often I use them.
That makes sense.
You ready to see Nova?
Absolutely.
Don't let him grab you.
Oh boy. So, but in exchange, that gets rid of your shields, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm so excited. Ah! I'm gonna turn up the volume on my computer.
Gotta
just
find a
little
way
bit.
out of here.
I think the sound effects, for me at least, should be just like a little bit louder because like there's a lot happening. Like hearing those lasers triggers a fight or flight response in me because they have such a distinctive laser sound.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder what that's gonna be.
A vent? Oh, you have to crawl through it.
Okay. Yeah, I can heavy melee. If you don't have biotics, basically what that does is it uses the Omni Blade, which is like the coolest thing ever. So you know how we have that orange Omni tool?
Yeah.
Basically, it activates and flips out like a shark fin shaped blade, and you stab people with it. But
laser sword.
But if you use biotics, which is fun fact, I'll tell you a fun fact about that in a second. But if you use biotics, it's just a biotic fist.
Whoa.
You just punch people biotically aided. But I learned in the codex at one point that the lights on the Omni tool, particularly on the Omni tool blade, are actually additional. Like the Omni tool blade is actually like plasma and like or something and is basically invisible, but they added lights to cover it so that people didn't like stab themselves with it. Which I think is cool tech canon.
Through this way.
Yeah. It's kind of like how they add smell to like some sort of some gases so that you can smell if they're leaking.
Yeah. Oh no, why do I hear a child crying?
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh no. I bet this isn't gonna traumatize me forever.
Oh, the
This is the kid.
What kid?
You'll find out. You're gonna see this kid's face a few times.
And the kid with the Normandy boy, I think. I think that's what that was anyway.
Yeah, no, it was the kid with the Normandy toy in the opening, yeah.
Shepard,
Gotcha.
in here.
And he's gone. He
What?
crawled away.
That's weird.
Ghost child.
Ghost child.
No,
Spooky.
not a ghost child. But is spooky.
Ah, this is a goddamn mess.
No shit, bud.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die.
That's correct.
I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
It's true.
Exactly.
I'm just adjusting the camera a little
It's
bit
so
there.
fast. I thought we'd have more time.
Everyone always thinks
We knew
that.
they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses.
That
We
was a
need to go
little
to
bit
the
too far.
Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel. The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them.
Why did the Reapers hit Earth
The Council
first? Same
has to
reason that
help
they
us.
tried to create a human Reaper. Because Shepard scares them.
Are you sure about that?
No, but you're a council
Because Shepards come closer than
That has to
anyone
count for
ever
something.
has in history to causing them problems.
They don't want more shepherds.
Yeah.
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
Anderson says, I've
Reload,
saved
let's
your
keep
life,
moving.
you pathetic loser. Look at that thing!
Jesus, because like I know you said this was Vancouver, but these buildings look like future
Yeah, it's
buildings.
future Vancouver.
So
Well, it's 30 years past 2157, I think.
so they'd be like 2180 something.
Yeah. I think. I think it's 2157.
It said in the
don't
intro,
return
but
to AIM menu. I think it's
Yeah, so-
21 Codex. Aliens, council species. No, tell me about. Okay. Fine.
Humanity and the Systems Alliance.
Yeah, sure.
That might be it.
Earth, the home world and capital of humanity, was enjoying a new golden age. The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational.
Okay, no, it doesn't tell me. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it's 2187.
Okay, because I'm just
So
I'm
it is very future Vancouver, but it is Vancouver.
yeah, I'm just trying to get like a proper scale on the Reapers.
Look at this
Like-
thing.
Oh God.
Look
Too
at,
big.
and I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream. I did put I think the Discord stream to like a slightly higher quality, but like they're beautiful. Like they're
Oh yeah, it's 1080.
I can imagine, especially since the Legendary Edition, though.
look at this shit.
Oh my
Like
God.
one of the things that made me cry, well, I didn't actually cry, by the way. That almost made me cry when I was playing this game was because like it was so exciting, but it also has such an incredible sense of like scale and power. Like those Reapers
Yeah,
are huge.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's not the first time. That's not the last time in this game she's gonna take a fall almost exactly like that. She
We
takes
love
a fall
recycling
in this.
assets.
She takes a fall in the Citadel DLC that should have killed her.
Okay, but isn't Shepard like half like Cerberus invention at this point?
Yeah, maybe not half, maybe a quarter. But yeah.
Still enough that it would, you know.
Oh hey, look at that! Look at new enemies!
Uh-oh, of course.
Oh,
Look, it's a cannibal! You know why they're
great.
called that?
Because they'll try and eat you.
Nope. I'm not one of them, so that wouldn't be cannibalism.
Oh, do they eat each other to like restore their like health or whatnot?
And get shields and shit, yep.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, cannibals are fucked up. There's a lot more like in-depth different kinds of Reaper enemies in this game.
Yeah, so so did the Reapers like bring these with them? Is that the implication here?
No. Well, yeah, they brought them, like, the Reapers are ships, right?
Yes, yes.
But also, it's not like they brought them with them from somewhere else, like, they make them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's like the reason you haven't seen these ones before is because they've just been on the Reapers that are now fucking you up.
No, it's because they're made of races that they hadn't kidnapped yet.
Of course.
They're actually a number of these races, of these monsters, like the husks are just like purely human, but a number of these are actually like, if you look at the codex entries, they're actually like amalgamations of different species. Like one of my least favorite ones is like an amalgamation of Turian and Krogan.
What happened here?
It's a bad time. I'll tell you when we see one.
We barely made it.
We won't for a while.
Okay.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact.
Although it
us.
is on hardcore mode, so maybe we will.
There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Stay here, son. We'll
You're
get you
back.
out of here.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, that man's
Let's
leg
get
is
to that
crushed.
gunship.
Crushed. Alright. The most annoying part about being a Vanguard in this beginning part is that I'm actually too... Oh hey! I hate those things. I don't know what they're made of, but I hate them. They often drop in other troops.
Of course they do. That looked kind of like a space dragon almost.
That's kind of functionally what it is. They're called harvesters.
Is somehow the most ominous name you could have given a creature like that.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was I'm actually like far too squishy to like actually jump into battle over there.
I see. Yeah, because you
So
have
I can't, like-
five health things.
Yeah, because I have like a lot of powers, but I can't really use most of them right at this exact moment. Or else I will die. I love the animation for Shockwave in this. It looks a lot more like it takes force to like make. Like she pushes it a lot more. I just moved my camera because I was vibrating in my chair. Or because I was gesturing, I suppose. The animations for the biotics in this are way better. Because it looks less like she's casting magic and more like she's forcing energy out of her body, which is actually what she's doing. Hello! Get wrecked. I'm getting...
Oh my god.
I'm the one who got wrecked.
Uh-oh.
Stream first death?
Stream first death!
Hey.
I am the one who got wrecked. Okay. Gee, I wonder.
Man.
You know, the way the Reapers like are walking, it's cool, but also really creepy.
Thank you for the memorial there, Thomas. For those of you who are not watching the stream and are just in Discord, Thomas redeemed the rip sound.
Yeah, it shows up in chat if that's visible.
I shot that guy and he just went into space. Yeah, they're so cool and creepy and huge. Like imagine this thing landing in your town. Nevertheless, like imagine 100 of them landing in your town. Never mind, I suppose is what I was looking for.
Yeah. It's like that Reaper is taller than absolutely every building in sight, and I imagine some of those are taller than the buildings that are in Vancouver today.
That some of them are taller than probably any building in the world today.
Yeah, probably.
Because they've got like gravity powers now. Mass Effect fields are essentially gravity manipulation.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that would just could just basically just yeet your buildings into the atmosphere height-wise.
Yeah. Look at those things.
And
Jesus. And there's like ships flying around and shit.
Are those like
no, those are
your
like ships, yeah. You could tell by shape. The Reaper smaller ships look kind of I don't think they have any smaller ships. The ones that they do have look like Geth ships, but I don't know if they have that in this game. Or if that was just when the heretics were still working with them thing. Hey, I got a new gun. Oh, I got an assault rifle. Yeah!
Woo. The classic.
Hell yeah.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Sometimes the cutscenes Shepard just has the wrong weapon because they just gave her a
By a
weapon.
downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant!
Oh.
Damn it! I've lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
Yeah, so the Reaper creatures essentially just drop in like meteors now.
Of course they do.
Because fuck you. You know.
So.
Yeah, assault rifle! Oh, they're coming around the sides.
yeah.
You now have 2 guns.
I know, it's so exciting, huh? I'm gonna pick this bitch up. Yeah. Get levitated. Learn to fly.
Embrace flight.
Embrace eternity.
Retract gravity.
Okay, so this might be kind of a silly question, but can Reapers like see or something equivalent? Like how
Yeah,
do they?
they're all based off creatures.
Okay, because
They're all
it's
based
like
off humanoid beings.
because like they seem to know like where the fuck they need to go, but it's like they just look like weird, like almost featureless squid in a way.
No, if you see them up close, they have faces. I think the cannibals also have multiple faces. Oh, the Reapers, actually? You mean the actual Reapers, not these things?
Yeah, the actual Reaper. Did I misspeak?
No. I was just assuming since we were fighting these things that you were talking about like the Reaper creatures.
Oh yeah. No, those have like eyes, probably like several eyes.
Yeah, it looks like cannibals have like multiple faces, I think.
Yeah. No, I was talking about
Reapers,
like, the Reapers
themselves are, I don't know. Well, they're like hugely intelligent mechanical, biomechanical creatures. I don't know if they see the same way we do, but they definitely have sensors and are smarter than an entire city of people.
Okay.
So, you know, they know what's up.
Alright, so good thing there's like a dozen of them in your general area.
Yeah, no, they know what's up. We're just too small for them to care about us, really.
Oh boy.
I'm holding for extraction, by the way, which is why they're spawning more. I think this is like a timed thing, basically. Or
you
a
have to
kill
wait
an
for...
X number of creatures thing.
So are you waiting for like the Normandy to bail you out?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, okay.
And I'm almost out of ammo.
Wait.
And I'm out of ammo. Yeah, it's Joker! Good timing, buddy!
The Joker, baby.
It's the Joker,
The
baby.
music on seeing the Normandy again.
Let's go.
Now sporting full Alliance colors.
Yeah, she got repainted.
Shiny Normandy.
Yeah, because the Alliance was like, we're taking our ship back, thank you. Also, we're repainting over all the Cerberus shit.
Yeah, let's not fly actual Terrace insignia.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Shepard.
Thanks, Ash.
Shepard,
Come on.
I'm not going.
Oh.
You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not
One
without
of his
help.
shoulder pauldrons got
We
torn
need
off.
every species and all
Oh,
nations
yeah.
to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
They won't.
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order!
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated. Commander.
What if she hadn't caught that? Your dog tags have been thrown into the sea.
Or to just completely whiff the giant fucking ship.
Yeah.
Like, ah, man, I guess I'm not reinstated, I guess. Bye.
Yeah. We're ruining this dramatic moment, but I'm so sorry for it. And we leave them on Earth. We leave our home planet burning.
Yeah, we leave him on Vancouver.
And go to the Citadel. I'm just gonna. Everyone needs to be really quiet for a second, because this is gonna be important. This is gonna be really important and dramatic. Oh yeah, there's a smaller Reaper creature.
Ew.
Or a smaller Reaper.
Oh no. Jesus.
Sure hope this doesn't traumatize my character for the rest of the game. It's going to. We're gonna have
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, we're gonna
Oh,
have dream
boy.
sequences about that child for the rest of this game.
Uh-oh.
Look at this! It's so pretty!
Oh my god.
Oh. Look at it. music in this game is so good too. I hear that do do do, and I'm immediately here.
Oh man. Can't wait till I have free time.
I'm watching this really dramatic and tragic cutscene of Earth burning, and I'm grinning and flapping excitedly.
Oh boy.
Mass Effect 3. What an opener.
Yeah, hey!
So true.
Mass Effect's really good at openers, huh?
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
I'm traumatized, leave me alone.
What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
He did. Ash
We
was
don't have a
there.
choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker.
Joker? That you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. Force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to Alliance outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Mars is where
Yes,
we
sir.
discovered the first Prothean artifacts, by the way.
Been researching the Prothean archives with
Sorry.
Dr. Tassoni.
What is that?
Found a way to stop the Reapers. Only way to stop them.
Liara knows how to stop the Reapers. Let's go find the Shadow Broker. I mean, Liara Tassoni.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Roger that.
Wait, so is Mars for like the
Yeah,
mass
I'll give it a
relay?
sec. I'll give it a sec.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war. Grab your gear.
Okay, so, Mars is where we found the first Prothean artifacts. There's a Prothean archives on Mars that Liara is currently studying. And the technology found in those artifacts is what catapulted humanity into sort of space age, being able to find mass relays, shit like that.
Okay, to like from like interplanetary to like interstellar.
Intergalactic, yeah. Yeah, or
Not-
intergalactic, interstellar.
Yeah, because intergalactic would be multiple galaxies.
They are intergalactic, Andromeda, but they're not very fast. Yeah, so we're gonna go find Liara because she's been working in the Prothean archives here and thinks she's found something to stop the Reachers.
No one's answering.
Uh-oh.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We find out later how Edie, an
ready,
illegal
Joker.
AI,
Just
is
in
still
case.
on this ship despite the Alliance retrofitting it.
We're almost there.
Every time someone checks, she just pretends to be like a voice assistant.
That's literally it. She pretended to be a VI. There was a crew retrofitting the ship so that it was up to date with the most recent tech and Alliance tech and stuff. And she literally just pretended to be a VI.
That's fantastic.
She'll talk about it later. Welcome to Mars.
Still no contact from the base. We've got a
Aye.
massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give the spoilers there, Fallen, and then Jaden guessed almost exactly right. And I was like, okay.
I was just saying what I thought would be the most funny, and apparently it was true.
No, it's right. You're right. It's not really a major spoiler. We're just gonna auto level you up because we have way too many points to manually distribute right now.
Oh, everyone's just at level 30. Okay.
Well, because all your squad mates level up with you.
Okay. Also, since you're on Mars, can you find like any of the rovers?
Looks a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Lieutenant. It's not that bad.
Doesn't mean it can't kill us.
There is a Mars rover somewhere here.
Or the fact that nobody here is reporting in.
Fair enough.
I don't remember where. I think it's Curiosity.
If it's the size of you, it's Curiosity. If it's smaller, it's like Spirit or Opportunity.
Hey, sniper rifle.
Ooh. You just change the loadout then and there, huh?
Yep. I didn't though. Don't think I'm
Rip.
really gonna use it.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I don't have an assault rifle anymore. I just have a shotgun. Oh, hey, look,
Rip.
it's Cerberus. You know
Them
what I'm gonna
bitches.
do? I'm gonna do something ill-advised.
They know we're here now.
War crimes in space?
Oh wait, so Cerberus got here first? Is that what?
Basically. Ah! It
Oh.
glitched me. It glitched me out of my charge. That would have worked if it hadn't
Man.
glitched me out of my charge.
Oh boy.
Man, his only hope got fucking ganks.
Yeah. Every time we die now, it means that humanity literally gets decimated.
Oh shit. Wonk.
Get blown up, motherfucker. I'm far too strong for anyone's good.
And this is your fault, literally.
Yeah, literally, so as you can tell, we are no longer on the same side as the Elusive Man. And
yeah,
he
that's not
literally
surprised.
created his own worst enemy, which I love that kind of poetic justice. I'm truly a menace. Yeah, Cerberus rebuilt me, and then I started killing all of their people. What's up, fucker?
I think you probably killed like half them and befriended the others.
Yeah, well, no, you're gonna discover like people like Miranda.
I'm not with them anymore, Ash, if that's what you're
And like everyone we worked with basically don't work for Cerberus anymore. Because the Elusive Man did so much bullshit while we were working with them. I forget where Curiosity is. Yeah. That's a mild spoiler. I'm gonna stop talking about spoilers. But yeah, basically anyone from Cerberus that we're not actively about to kill is because we befriended them in the previous game and now they don't work for Cerberus anymore.
Nice.
That's some real anime power of friendship sort of shit.
I am such a
Character
big fan
development.
of anything where somebody creates their own worst enemy. Like if you were truly just not a piece of shit, you could have just lived your life.
Yeah, like if the Elusive Man just wanted to like live in his VR conference room and do nothing, he'd be fine.
Yeah, or even if he wanted to find someone else to fight the Reapers, but he was like, nah, I need Shepard, and then Shepard was like, ah, fuck you. I forget where the rover is.
Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
I did do that.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Oh, here we go.
I need a straight answer, Shepard. About what? Do you know anything about this? What is Cerberus doing here? What makes you think I know what they're up to? You worked for them. How am I supposed to believe you've cut all ties?
They worked
We
for
joined
me.
forces to take down the Collectors. That's it. They rebuilt you from scratch. They gave your ship, resources. Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. I just...
So normally you get helmets off in conversations, but there was a reason that they had their helmet on there.
I was just about to ask. I was like, I'm sure you changed that setting.
No, because they were. It's part of that cutscene that halfway through they take off their helmets.
If they had no helmets, they probably would have died.
Yeah, because they were pressurizing the room.
Please trust me.
I do. It's just that.
Here comes a badass. Here comes a badass. Oh my god, I wonder who it is!
Uh-oh.
Definitely not the person we came here looking for. Remember when Liara was just like a scared little researcher trapped in a field who didn't know how to fight? Look at this, look at this. Just very casually one-handed shoots them both in the head.
Yeah, now Liara's not stuck here with them, they're stuck here with her.
Literally, she's become a powerhouse!
Shepard is like, oh, I'm so proud.
I know!
She's with us.
She's like, I'm so proud of my little Asari child who's twice as old as I am, probably 4 times actually.
When the reports came in, they hit Earth hard.
I think she said she was 150.
It was difficult to leave.
In the first game.
I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here? On Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
I never played the DLC, so it was quite a shock that when I learned Lara was the shadow broker in this game.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, hold up.
She's not subtle about it. She's not subtle about it. But she also doesn't explicitly say it. Yeah.
It's like, what did I miss from ME2 to now?
No, I did that too. like I just walked into her room on the ship because I didn't have all the DLC for ME2 the first time. I just walked into her room on her ship and was like, "What have you been doing?"
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's
just
a race
definitely
to the archives.
something Cerberus would be interested in.
We got company.
Tutorial.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
I fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, Lieutenant.
Well, it's because we can only have 2 companions, so they decided that instead of giving you a choice, they were just gonna tell James to fuck off. I have a really important question, actually.
Looks like they found us.
They all came in here with helmets and then took them off.
Right.
Where did they go?
Space technology.
Can't hide forever.
Oh, I haven't leveled up Liara yet, so Ashley has a full, like section of things, and Liara has 1 ability. Yeah, shut up, Liara.
Can you level up people in combat, or do you need to wait till you're,
Oh, I can. Apparently I can.
Let's look at that.
Wow, that's new. You never used to be able to access your squad in combat.
Huh.
Please use warp ammo, and please use... You don't have any special ammo. Oh, you already are. Disruptor ammo.
You're going to need more than guns to finish them.
I know this is a tutorial on how to use your squad mate's biotic powers. I'm aware. It doesn't let you do normal gun damage because it wants you to do biotic damage.
Good. Let's find a way out.
Oh, that's probably why you, like, Liara must be in the party, because this is a tutorial for biotics.
Yes. Well, she also has to be in the party because she's the one who knows what's, like, happening.
Yes, but I feel like there are ways, like, she could just follow you and not necessarily join the party.
That's fair.
But James could also do that too.
Look for another way up.
James isn't biotic.
I mean, just like follow around.
Oh, yeah. James isn't biotic and they have a fight about it in the DLC. In the Citadel DLC.
The
Oh my
next, there
goodness.
was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
Give me an assault rifle! I'm so mad! I have Nova, but I do not have that assault rifle that I showed up with. I think Ash took it.
Dang.
Ash stole my weapon. Let's go over here first. Let's do the video game thing.
Let's move away from the plot for a moment.
Okay. Fine, I'll do the plot. I am pleased, though, by the way, as much as I hate Ashley's out of armor outfit, they did give her, like, normal armor. Like, she doesn't have sexified armor. Unlike some people.
Shepard, take cover.
Oh. You guys are not ready for this. Quick kill, here we go.
Oh, so this is apparently just a Space Assassin's Creed now.
Yeah, I just smashed that guy's skull in, by the way. With my
That's
biotics.
what it does.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh wow.
I'm very good at this game. In case you couldn't tell. Yeah, you have found the disturbance. That's accurate. I am disturbing everybody. I'm all up in everyone's business.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Yes, this room. I know all of the, gauntlets. I know all of the rooms where cutscenes happen in this game so well from watching playthroughs of, from watching all the romance scenes for stuff.
Nice.
Compilations of all the romance scenes for different characters. So I'm supremely familiar. Okay, so the thing is with this game.
Yeah.
So you see weight and power recharge speed?
Yes.
So I have to like balance those things. So I can carry more weapons. I can carry as many weapons as I want, and the soldier class usually like will carry like all of these weapons. But the more weapons I carry, the worse my life gets. See, if I only have one weapon, I get 200% power recharge speed, and you can get like upgrades and stuff that makes things less heavy.
Lighter.
Both words work, yeah.
It sounded like you forgot the word, so.
No, I was just thinking. And I like how it's also like tied to where she actually puts it. So like she has a slot on her back for an assault weapon and a sniper rifle. The shotgun goes like across her back, and then on each hip there's a pistol slot.
Nice.
I like it.
But right now you just don't have that many weapons to choose from.
Well, no, I have one
right?
of each. I just don't want to carry too many because I want a high power reset.
Mm. But like within each type you only have like one or two maybe.
I have one, yeah, of each, yeah. And I don't
can't
have
seem
any
to unlock
upgrades.
the live feeds, but
Hey, did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
Oh, right.
that's Dr. Eva Kore. She got here about a week ago.
I just remembered a lot of the plot of the first part of this
luck?
game real fast.
Pedway's been locked out.
All right, looks like there's
Oh,
construction
Dr.
nearby.
Eva.
We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
We leveled up. Nice.
Yes. I should do that.
Oh.
Pog. Pog champion.
Gersh.
I want to increase the impact radius. I want to upgrade your disruptor ammo, please, ma'am. Because it's something you use all the time. So disruptor ammo is like essentially electrically charged, and warp ammo is essentially biotically charged. Don't know how that second one works. It's space technology.
It's space magic, don't worry about it.
I should save.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think we're actually, this is like a good spot to just take a break for a second. I'm gonna get another soda. We're gonna do a commercial break. We're just gonna chill for a second.
Yeah.
Wait, is it slash or is it? I've forgotten how to do. There we go. Alright, I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, but yeah, back to Mars.
Back to Mars. Hello. I have returned with Bevrage.
Oh.
Oh, right, because we're going outside, so I had to put my headphones on. We're going outside. That's me, actually. We're going outside. I had to put my headphones on. Neurodivergent mood.
Yeah.
Fallen, how dare you?
Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint. And that's where we're...
Fallen made a dad joke.
Storm's causing interference.
No.
I didn't read that, James. Repeat.
I mean, I can understand him, Shepard.
That storm's going to be in here very soon. Yeah, I think it's already here. This airlock shouldn't be open. Doesn't look like it was forced.
Sus.
No, you have to override security protocols.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Susses.
I sneezed.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Awful laugh.
Please don't judge me for sneezing into my fist instead of into my elbow. It was a moment of panic.
A moment of vulnerability.
Somebody... Yeah. All these people are dead because they vented the air.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get that's why you all have your helmets on.
Yeah, because the airlock was open. What a brutal way to kill a room full of people, huh?
Yeah.
Cam, the hell is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here. I don't want to have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Eva, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time?
Interesting.
Oh, was someone hired to like, I don't know, do tech support and has just been like fucking up everyone's stuff?
Seems like we've been focusing a lot on Dr. Eva, the new hire. Some glass can be broken.
Wow.
What if I just... I wonder if I could just... Okay.
Oh, I see.
Hello, boys and girls.
Oh.
It's fine. My powers recharge insanely fast.
You just built different. Literally.
I'm just built different.
Actually built different.
I'm literally built at a stupid high level at the start of the game. This is why you always want to play through all the games and port over, because it makes your life so much easier. I usually don't, but it's why you want to. Why is there like heavy weapon ammo down there that I can't get? Okay.
We need to pressurize the room first.
It said your ammo was full earlier.
Maybe that's why.
We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station. Hey, looks like there's a recording of what happened here.
Let's go.
How convenient.
That is just pulled up on that computer.
Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down.
Hello, Dr. Eva.
We'll get your report as soon as...
Oh no.
Oh no, she shot them. She sure has a smooth, clean bob cut.
Cerberus got in.
Space
Lots of gel.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Come on, Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I just think about what I'd lose if I fail.
That's a terrible burden.
If you're romancing
stop them, Liara.
the other squad mate,
Together.
it cuts
Thanks, I
to a
want
shot
to
of
leave
them out the door when you say that.
Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
So
Good.
if I was
Let's move.
Shep romancing romancing Ashley, it would have cut to that, and Liara would have looked over and been like, dude, why? I... Hello, dead person. Do you? Oh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, you have a new gun, apparently.
Oh, it's just because I
Oh, the
haven't
sniper-
like put it in. It's the mantis that I picked up earlier.
Oh.
But you want to
Minus
see?
14?
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
You want to see something real fun?
Yeah.
So you see how my power recharge whip speed is 160?
Yep. Holy shit, how heavy is that fucking sniper rifle?
Sniper rifles are the
Snipers
heaviest.
are heavy.
Sniper rifles are the heaviest weapons you have in this game.
Oh,
They're
boy.
huge.
Yeah, but I feel like sniper rifles should be relatively light so you can like aim it quickly.
Actually, let's see. Let's do a test. So I have a shotgun option as well. So the sniper rifle got us to minus 14. Yeah, the sniper. No, sniper rifles aren't designed to be aimed quickly. Sniper rifles are designed to be aimed from a perch. Like, we use sniper rifles in combat. Like, the way we use sniper rifles really shouldn't be how sniper rifles are actually used.
Yeah, good point.
But actual snipers set up at a perch with their rifle. It's not designed to be aimed quickly. It's designed to kill people from 20 miles away.
Okay, so oh yeah, that probably would. It's basically like a cannon you hold with
Yeah.
your, like.
It's the heaviest weapon you can have.
Alright,
Hey,
okay,
stupid
that
head! Oh boy, I won't ask how you're doing since I hear you guys are propagating germs in the shape of a cold down there in storage. Look, I know your Prothean doodads are fascinating and all, but you guys have got to stop burning the midnight oil and keep regular sleeping hours. Honestly, anyway, I forwarded your latest findings to HQ on Earth and someone is depressurizing the area! Ward secure!
Oh my god.
That was text to speech, I swear.
Probably was.
Or no, voice to text.
Yeah, probably was. Hello, boys. Oh, I apparently I was far too far away.
Oh no. How awkward.
Yeah, that was really awkward. It was just a very
finally
flashy
grenades.
entrance. Stupid head aiming for your soul there. Yeah, damn, wow, I really did just say hi. Oh god, we've got Guardians.
Oh no.
Everyone's fucking favorite Cerberus enemy. They've got big
Hooray.
shields. You can't shoot them from the front unless you do one of a couple things. You pick up their shields, which is why being a
Why don't they
biotic
pick
is
up their
really
shields
fun.
back?
Or you can shoot them through their little eyepiece as well, and it just basically blows their heads up.
Oh boy.
Or if you have a sniper rifle, because sniper rifles can do like headshots that kill people in one shot, or you can just get behind them and shoot them from behind.
I mean, that always works, honestly.
There's a number of strategies to deal with them, but they are still extraordinarily annoying.
Uh-oh, grenade.
Yeah, I see it.
You see it and then
Oh.
you felt it.
I thought it was farther away!
Yeah.
I thought it was
They-
farther away!
They sound like, oh, grenade. It's like, okay.
I thought it was farther back! I thought it was aimed at me, but I was standing farther back! Oh no! That was really embarrassing!
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
There we go, got him with that one.
I see you redeem yourself now. Oh, watch out. Oh, wait. Never mind, they fucked up. Nice.
Yeah, they're really bad. Don't listen! We're not gonna talk about that!
Yeah.
We're never gonna speak of this again! Oh, that was so embarrassing.
Oh, what is that? Mass Effect gamer extraordinaire.
Yeah, remember when I said I was really good at this game?
No, it's true. Nothing bad has ever happened on stream.
Oh, well, we found a data pad we didn't find last time, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I know, 2 external specialists in the same week is a bit insane, but Hudson, I've heard about the Asari before. She's really well known. She's done some amazing research on the Protheans. She has. She's also the Shadow Broker. I would just I feel like constantly reminding people that Liara is both an extremely prolific Prothean researcher who has a bunch of theories that are like groundbreaking. Like, she finds the weapon that can destroy the Reapers. She's also the fucking Shadow Broker and defeated Saren with Shepard. Like, Liara is like a 3 what's that called? A triple threat powerhouse.
This sounds like if like one of your like professors was also like the head of like the mafia or some shit, and also a war hero.
Yeah, literally. Literally. I'm choking. I don't know zip about that Dr. Eva chick, but Liara Tassoni, she's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on Prothean culture. Read them. You'll be a believer too when you're done. I can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting. Like Shepard's squad members are all incredible. Like, she has a number of like military heroes. Like, Garrus is like a high up Turian basically at this point. Like, he used to work for like they're all really, really good, but most of them are really, really good in one area. Like, even Kasumi, who went on the suicide mission, like, she's mostly just a thief who just happened to go on the suicide mission as well. But Liara is like extremely prolific in 3 areas, and if that's not the peak of Asari culture, I don't know what is. You live for 1,000 years, so you get really good at a lot of things. But also, she's less than 200 years old, so she's just literally just a prodigy. She's just that good. I love her so much. Don't you throw that grenade at me, you fuck.
Prepare to get alive.
Hello, naughty children. I don't know if I got any of you, but I definitely staggered you for a second anyway. Die!
Are you accumulating towards the achievement of just flinging yourself at enemies?
Am I working towards an achievement for that?
Well, because it on screen it pops up something like
I don't know what
high.
I think that's like sending like enemies flying.
Okay.
Because I got it when I used something else as well.
Okay, because it.
Oh hey.
It doesn't say what's triggered it like it did in the second game.
It's so disrespectful to the Guardians to just pick up their weapon, their things. Like, really? Hey, you got a big shield that's like immune to biotics and gunfire? Give me that. Hello.
Oh.
It's a Centurion. That's new. It's an enemy we've never seen before.
They just got pulverized.
Yeah. Got blown to tiny pieces. Wow, there really are a lot of enemies on hardcore mode. Oh, they just sealed that room, huh?
That's not ominous.
Oh!
Activated the decontamination protocols.
Oh.
With the staff still inside.
Oh.
What are the decontamination protocols?
Well, they're decontamination. This is like a lab. This is a scientific lab, so it like cleans things at a microbial level.
Oh god.
With the staff still inside.
That's...
Ooh.
Look at that.
Studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short
You can run into that.
No.
Probably can.
You probably can.
Filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
I want that, so we're gonna try this again. I gotta time this correctly.
Oh.
should work. Oh right, we already got that. Okay. Anything else exciting? Anything over there? I wonder.
Oh, I can't.
I'm not allowed to save, damn it.
Do it, do it, do it. Aww.
It's just an invisible wall.
It's pretty visible.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the
Alright, mostly visible wall then.
It's just the wall.
It's literally just a
through
wall.
here.
Yeah, Liara. They really did a lot better at showing you where to go. Fucking Novaria.
Do you have a map in this game as well? Or do you just have to rely on those,
I do.
like, okay.
Apparently I can't use it right now, but I have one.
If you open up, it just says like Mars.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just a map of the solar system. Oh, hey. Uh-oh.
No kidding! Is that the only way in? It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
You can. That's not really super relevant at the moment, but you can if you want. The N7.
Oh god.
Keep your head down.
This is where we learn that Shepard can dodge roll. This is the tutorial on navigating pieces of cover. Oop, didn't do that one very well. Go!
Damn it.
Shut, Liara, why are you swearing? There's just Cerberus guys over there just hanging out.
Damn it.
Oh, it's middle mouse button. Shit.
I'll literally redo that one.
It's not middle mouse button though. Oh, there.
Oh.
There we go.
So wait, so you have to like click the scroll wheel?
Yeah. To go around corners.
Can't fire on us from here.
Okay.
You don't use that a lot.
Okay, because I was like, that is such a bizarre layout choice to use the scroll wheel more things.
Hey! Oh no, come back! I wanted to kill you! Oh wow, huh? Hi!
Level up!
I'm just screaming my way through this! No, you can't! I'm literally too strong! I'm just screaming!
Oh my gosh.
That was the best way I could have possibly done that! Is there anything else fun in here? Let's look at this data. The powers that be. Oh good, a sniper rifle concentration module. Fantastic.
You're getting a lot of shit for weapons that you don't use.
I think I can upgrade my squad mates' weapons as well, if I remember correctly.
Do either, or I guess any of the three that you have right now, do any of them use sniper rifles?
No. I mean, Ash technically does, because she's a soldier, so she does everything.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And it looks like they won't be sending a tram anytime soon.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not completely. What if we could find a short-range transmitter, helmet to helmet?
And?
And then we convince them that we're with them, and the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Lieutenant Commander has become very capable.
Yeah, she has.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
Liara's just thinking her thoughts.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... Oh. Oh god. He looks like a husk.
Yeah,
Remember how the
not
elusive
quite.
man has all that tech in
They've
his eyes?
definitely done something to him.
Engineered by Cerberus? They claim to stand for humanity, and they do this to their own people. That could have been you, Shepard. For all I knew, that's what Cerberus had done to you.
How can you compare me to that thing?
I don't know what you are. Not since they got their hands on you. Is it really you? Would you even know if they were controlling you somehow?
That's not fair, Ash.
I'm just talking out loud. I don't need you to answer. I doubt there's anything you could say to convince me. I guess I just need some time to get to know you again.
I'm the same person I always was. Time won't change that. But if that's what you need, I understand.
Thanks for understanding.
You bet. Let's see if we can get that tram sent over here. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Very convincing, Shepard.
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
No.
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in
They're gonna
position.
send a tram
Flank
over
them when
anyway,
we get off
though.
the tram.
Good thinking, Elsie.
Okay, yeah, I'm not allowed to move till I move my squad mates into
Understood.
position. Oh no, there we go.
I'm on it. Understood. Got it. Here they come.
Hello, naughty children. That's that thing really doesn't have a very far range, does it? I keep fucking missing. Get picked up. Oh, y'all got a Centurion, huh? That's cool. Cool. Very nice.
That's nice.
Hope that works out for you. Hey. If you could leave my squad mates alone, that would be great. Thank you. Hello! I'm back! Y'all just stay in there like cowards? Hey, Liara, could you, thanks. That guy's really having a time. Whee! I really am a menace. Did I lose Ash? Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's back now.
Yep.
We're fine. Alright, let's get in the train. Get on
Space
the
train.
Space train. Let's go!
Look how Liara's like helmet is just like a face mask.
Yeah. It kind of implies that Asari can be exposed to zero grav and the only issue is breathing, which is wild.
That is a squad of pissed off Cerberus troops.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
They knew. They knew. Hello! Please come closer. Please come closer so I can fuck you up. Alright.
Mouse wheel scroll down, all caps.
Oh, I'm not allowed to go over there? Alright, that's fine. Seems silly. I was hoping to push that guy out the back, but it didn't seem like that. It was actually. Oh, we're lagging. Oh, there we go. The incendiary ammo is really quite brutal.
How would you like to be shot and set on fire?
You okay there, bud? Yeah, do wait for them to show their heads, please. Wait forever. Yeah. What? Oh, I can yeet myself now? That's fun. Oh, are you still alive? No, you're not. How'd they get across? Gee, I wonder. They did put up a good fight.
About the value of the data stored here.
Not good enough, though. Let's go.
So, just to check, the archives is where you're headed. You were previously in like some sort of research lab, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
We're trying to get to the archives so that we can download the copy of the weapon, the Prothean weapon.
That Liara found was there, correct?
That Liara found was there and thinks might be able to defeat the Reapers. Oh no, it's this section! I've died so many times here!
I'm getting...
Oh no! This section's such a bad time! Yeah, I think Sky High is just yeet people with your biotics.
Oh, grenade!
Oh god, here comes the Centurion. I'm being very quiet because I'm trying very hard not to get overconfident and die. Because I've never played this on this mode, so I can only imagine it's going to be harder. Do I see any ammo from here? Oh yeah, I do.
Let me guess, it's right in front of a Centurion.
No, but close enough. Centurions also have smoke bombs, if you've been wondering what that is. Oh, fuck me.
Oh. And can you not, like, target people within that? Or is it just
not unless you get specific weapon upgrades.
Oh.
Get down. Hi. That was a bad choice.
Oh.
Liara, help me!
Liara, use any one of your 3 specialties to help.
Oh god!
So does your health not recharge?
No! Give me your shield, bitch. Ah! Who shoot me? Oh, they're in there, so that's fine. So I can hide here. Nope. Oh, it's you. Hey. I love how it backs my camera up before I do a charge to make it more dramatic, so sometimes it just backs it into a wall. If I do this in the first try, I'm gonna be so pleased with myself. Haha, you're that Centurion's doing a little dance for us. Look at him go. Hi. Hi. Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it in one try!
You should absolutely save the game if you can.
Vindicator!
Hey.
Okay.
They were accurate with that.
Yeah, but no, it's less. It's yeah, more accurate, more damage. Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's also, I think, a bit lighter.
Oh, it's heavier.
Is that?
The markers is where your currently equipped weapon is.
Oh, your current. Okay, I thought that was like
The
new
bars
weapon.
is the new weapon. Let's meet Dr. Eva.
Ash.
I'm having such a good time. Oh no. It's Tim!
This bitch. No, his name's not Tim.
It's the elusive man. It's Tim!
Oh my god.
Okay, I see. No, if the elusive man's real name's just fucking Tim.
Yeah, it's Tim.
Yeah.
What do you want?
It's Tim, but Tim is an acronym.
Tim, but all caps.
Yeah.
The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
Okay.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
Don't say that about people, please.
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled
Tim
them.
stands for Tim is moron.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
You bitch.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor.
They've never been.
More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the
Oh, Tim just really wants to be a Reaper, huh?
Tim wants ultimate power.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
Oh, Tim.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences,
People in fanfiction also
you were
call him
relatively
Mr. Elusive.
successful.
Oh no!
But like the rest
It's
of
a
the
bitch and a half!
your time is over.
Enough talk.
I think
They are-
Corey's fallen asleep, or else he would also be screaming at the
interfere
appearance
with
of that
my
man.
I won't warn you again.
Understandable.
Duly noted.
Corey has personal problems with that man.
The data, it's not here.
Which man, sorry? I didn't see.
The one who walked up behind Tim.
It's being erased.
I'll check it out later.
That one!
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it.
That
How's he
man
doing it?
It's local. Someone's
is a
uploaded the
weeaboo.
information.
It's so weird, bro.
He is.
God. Bruh.
Riabu? I don't know, man.
Step away from the console.
Hello.
Now.
She
Whoa.
seems strong, huh? Suspiciously strong for a doctor. Alright, let's get Dr. Eva.
Stay close.
I'm a healer, but
Yeah, I diagnosed you with dead. That's the name of one of the Mass Effect VODs, Mass Effect 2 VODs that I uploaded the other day, where we recruited Morgan. Morgan?
amazing.
Morden!
Morden.
Morgan, imagine. Imagine
Morgan
if
is
Morgan was in
definitely not a healer. Or though you can make her one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright.
Imagine if Morgan is in Mass Effect.
Well, there was that the Quarian admiral in the second game who was voiced by the same voice actor.
Also, there's a thing in Andromeda where there's like messages, there's like thank you messages after the end of the game from a bunch of people, and one of them is Varric Tetris, one of them is Anders.
Oh my god.
One of them is like, let's party so hard we blow the roof off this place, and it's from Anders.
Oh no. Oh no, oh don't do it.
Dr. Eva is really doing an ineffectual job at keeping me away from her. Like, the only reason I haven't caught her yet is because the game says I can't. Hello.
She's diagnosed you with slow.
This game's about to get really brutal in the next little bit, so if you're not a fan of gore, up until the end of this cutscene is a little brutally violent. Just so you know.
Content advisory warning.
Yeah. Content advisory warning. The end of this cutscene gets like more intimately brutally violent than anything else in this game.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Nice driving.
Normandy's en route.
Did you get shaken around in there a little bit, bud?
We need the data.
Hi, Dr. Eva.
Oh my god.
Remember when I said her bomb cut was too perfect?
She was an imposter. I knew it. She was sus the whole time.
Oh, here's where we get brutal. Here's where we get brutal.
Let her go.
Orders? Finish her.
And then we gotta fight Dr. Eva. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do, by the way.
Oh Jesus. Oh god.
Yeah, apparently I didn't actually have to do anything there.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Alright, end of content advisory. I think. Oh, you do also see her face after that in the med bay, but oh, here come the Reapers.
Motherfucking squid.
Here come the squid, dropping it from orbit.
Squid.
God, I gotta do that DLC ASAP. I'm so excited for you to find out why they look like that.
Right now my bit's on like Squid's ultimate shape.
Wait, is this the Leviathan DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of the Leviathan DLC tells you where the Reapers came from and why they look like that.
Hell and Squid is ultimate shape. That is
They
my
came from-
running theory.
Okay, we're about to see Ash's kind of bruised body here. Bruised head, mostly. Shepard's kind of
Ashley
flipping
needs
out.
medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Ash. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Hey, Sunshine! Welcome back. We're playing Mass Effect 3 now.
Secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
You guys know what time it is, I think?
What?
I think after this conversation with Hackett that it's time for the first ship walkthrough.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
You may
What have you
notice that
learned?
this was a room that didn't
Was it
exist in
worth
the
the
OG
effort?
on the
Preliminary
OG
evidence
SR2.
suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean
There's
device.
been major renovations.
Device.
You forgot who I was,
Massive in
Sunshine?
size and scope that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping
Do you
her.
know me?
I hope so.
Are you an IRL
Looks like Megan
friend,
Williams was
Sunshine?
critically wounded. We're taking her to the
Or
Citadel.
did you just forget that I
Sorry to
was
hear that,
playing
Trevor.
games?
But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board.
You don't have to answer that, by the way.
I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Oh yeah, Sunshine and I fought. Oh yeah. No, you've been here before, but you don't know who I am. Okay, yeah. So you forgot that I was streaming.
EDI is
That I was
extracting data from the
a
Cerberus
streamer.
machine. We'll have details to present to the council by the time we reach the Citadel.
I get a lot of people following me who find
done
me
what I
through
can
like
for
mutual
her.
friends and
She
stuff.
needs
That's kind of like my
proper
main way of
medical
finding
attention
people
soon.
right now. So that's why I asked.
The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
Yeah, Sunshine and I fought so hard that one time that they
This weapon
repressed
could be
the
the answer if we
memories.
can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
Oh,
What
I'll
are
be
our
right back.
options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Commander? Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Ashley and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the council.
I'm sure the council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Shepard's voice actor Jennifer Hale does a really good job of being so tired in this entire game.
What a nice skill.
She starts this game exhausted. And it doesn't get better. Welcome to the Citadel in full HD from Mass Effect 3. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I lied, by the way. We're gonna have to go walk around on the Citadel first. Also, I'm gonna go till 10 tonight because we've just started this game and I'm so excited!
Yeah, that's fair. I want to see the Citadel, even if it's just like 2 floors again.
It's about the same size as Mass Effect 2. Maybe a little bigger.
Okay.
What's up, reconstructed Citadel Tower? Remember, that's what Sovereign came and yoinked.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, that is...
Move him out.
Yeah, Shepard's VA was tired. She got the letter and just said, "God damn it."
Best care in the Citadel.
We're gonna pick up a couple
We need to see the
squad
council.
mates here, by the way. Or shipmates, rather. Because the only people on board right now are the extremely base crew that was retrofitting the Normandy.
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Hey, Bailey!
I've word you were arriving.
We're just mates.
Captain Bailey, good to see
No,
you
we're not
again.
picking up my boyfriend here.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now, half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
Actually, it's
None taken.
definitely bigger than
So you're
Mass
here to
Effect
bring
2.
us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, that they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything.
Yar.
Bailey was the guy at CSEC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the CSEC guy that we talked to that helped us find things. Son.
You might have time to go back.
Okay. I thought so. I wasn't sure though.
Thanks.
Yes.
I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way.
James
You?
is just gonna wander about.
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
You also said you'd explain who James was, and you haven't. Who is he?
Nope. You'll talk to him and figure it out.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say I'd figure
I'll
it
be
out.
right
I'd explain it. I said you'd find out.
The other half of my job.
Oh, okay.
I'll see
All right,
you
that's
around,
fair.
Shepard.
No doubt.
All right. So yeah, this is a wild place. Oh hey, Diana!
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I don't have the greatest track record with reporters.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience, but that can change. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
She knows
Tell
what
your
she's
producers
doing.
yes for now.
She does have the
See how
voice
it
of a
works out.
37-year-old in the face
Report
of a
to the ship as
6-year-old.
soon as possible. Any questions?
She does suffer
How
from
much gear can I
extreme
bring?
baby face.
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Cool. We have a reporter on our ship now. Remember when I said we were picking up crewmates?
Yeah.
She takes Zaid's old room.
Ah.
She's a war asset, Diana Allers. Also, she gives us Alliance funding. War assets are like, so basically, when we get back on the ship in the war room, there's like an overall like war strength thing. And assets like Diana give us points towards that, as well as like completing missions and shit.
Oh, it's like your contribution towards the overall war effort.
Yar. And it does affect the ending a little bit. Not a lot, but if you have a certain war strength and make a certain choice at the end, you can get a special ending.
I thought you were
that
gonna
sounds
be nice. Sorry.
that
Sorry.
sounds ominous.
It is. Sorry, Thomas?
I thought you were gonna be diced by that like laser grenade.
No, it's just the scanner. Yeah, Hyper making a character that is a powerful bitch is it's therapy. Making a powerful bitch character is equivalent to therapy. It's not. Get therapy, but it can be great. Oh right, so this game has a lot more. If you just walk by people and listen, you can hear entire stories. Like, you can't interact with them at all, but you can hear stories. It's got like a lot more environmental storytelling.
Yeah.
So that Asari over there, who's having a conversation, has one of the most fucked up war stories ever. So we may or may not pick up all of it, because I'm not gonna, like, that's something for if you guys want to play this game on your own. Because it like takes a lot of just wandering around. But if you wander by and hear the most fucked up shit you've ever heard, it's her.
Welcome to Serta.
I am back.
Oh hey,
Come back.
what achievement did I just get?
Wait, why can you just buy flowers?
Yeah, why not?
For somebody.
Candy assortment?
Yeah, we're making important purchases.
Ooh, I wonder if you're gonna do the From the Ashes DLC as well.
Oh, I think I do. I don't think I have that. Like, I don't think I've ever played that.
Ooh.
Can you DM me what that DLC is?
You get a new squad mate. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh no, I know what DLC that is. Yes, yes, you do have that. It's the green squad mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let's stop there.
Yeah, no, that's it. But yes, no, I know what DLC that is. I just always forget it's called From the Ashes. Hi, fucking Avina, who I never speak to. It's Dr. Michelle!
Here's Shepard now.
And Dr. Chakwas!
You're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Woods, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with the Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Ashley took the worst of it. How's she doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Lieutenant Commander Williams' resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise.
Does anyone remember
I
who
wish I
Dr.
could have been
Michelle
there
is?
to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months.
No.
Not ringing any bells at the moment.
Okay, well, we'll talk to her in a minute
Good.
and we'll find out.
I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a
Nice,
proper leave of
sunshine.
absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
You could just
Your
say
place is
no
in
to squad
Normandy's
mates.
med.
I could have just told her to go work in the labs.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word,
Like,
and I'm with
like,
you.
why would I? Who would ever make that choice?
If you for some reason hated Shock was.
Get your things. Docking bay D24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
No, I do
Thank you
care.
so soon. Remember,
If like saying no to squad mates is actually detrimental.
I do care, Sunshine. I'm just doing a lot of things at once here. I'm very bad at making the understanding noises. Okay, let's talk to Dr. Michelle.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the
Man, and all the way back in the first game, huh?
I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now
This
I'm
was
in position
Garrus's
in
recruitment
Presidium
mission
Clinic.
in the
You
first
get
game.
How could I forget?
Remember, we had to go defend this weird little clinic from Fist's thugs.
How's Ashley doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but her vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see her if you like. She's just down the hall.
I'm also really bad, Sunshine, at I haven't mastered the skill of dealing with chat and talking and playing the game at the same time just yet, because I don't really have a lot of people in chat. Oh no. Attack drones, no. Supplies. Let's
How are
ask
your
for better
medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
So we can get her supplies and stuff. There's a lot of like small things that you can do to up the war efforts and shit. Like we can get her supplies. Let's go walk by these.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to
Let's not, actually. Hello.
So this is like the hospital.
Yep, we can come back here a lot.
Still the best course of action. I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
I'm just exploring. There's stuff.
I'm
we
just
can
letting you do this. It's like
Eh?
I'm just letting you go into like
Yeah. I
Base-
could just go wherever I please, apparently. Hey, Ash. Why'd they
got
give
pretty
you a
banged
crop
up there,
top?
Williams.
Seems
Busy
like it's
worry.
you know
really nice.
the medical crop top.
I just wanted to check in on you. How you doing? Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better.
Nice, perfectly manicured nails, Ashley.
You need anything, Doc, let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
I gotta leave because she's still unstable enough that they need to have
See you soon.
medical staff come in constantly. Oh my god, the sad music in this game fucking gets me because I've heard it so many times in so many dramatic moments. Ah! Hello, back room. Yeah, why can't I just go wherever I like?
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Oh yeah.
Like, aren't any of these places like sterile?
Apparently not. I'm not sterile.
I mean, that's what that hallway thing was for, yeah?
Yeah.
Like that
I
thing that
guess,
was
yeah.
scanning you?
I was sterilized when I walked in, yeah.
I guess that would make sense. If you're allowed in, you have to be sterilized. So therefore.
And then I'm sterilized again when I leave so that I don't bring anything with me.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright, well. That's the hospital. Have I unlocked anything else yet? And embassies. It's embassies time.
Yeah, wait, fuck. Didn't someone go off to talk to, like, Udina?
Yep, that was Liara.
Embajada.
Welcome to the embassies. It's a much bigger section than it was in the first game. Hello, friends. Oh,
just, like,
essential. That's essential. You've always got to make them gay. No, the embassies section was... Well, we went into the embassies section that was, like, up from the Citadel in the first game. Like, up from the Presidium. So, like, it was part of the whole Presidium area. The second game it was, we could just go to Anderson's office, yeah.
Okay.
Embajada. Not to be confused with empanada. Papanana.
CSAC! Hey, Bailey!
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalal.
Oh god, it's the bitch we punched! It's the bitch we punched!
And the council are denying them access.
Hey, guess what, Kalisa?
Listen, lady,
they're not denying everyone access. I have a reporter on my ship. How much do you think that the reporter on my ship and Kalisa would, like, fist fight? Like, how bad is Kalisa that she has direct access to me?
Oh, that would be, like, instant violence.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Yeah, they do, and you know what? They're getting answered, but not by you.
So you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here.
You remember
I know,
how
Squeaky
Anderson
Wheel
was
gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. And not
we
even
made
sure why
Anderson
you
the
picked
first
me.
human counselor, and now
Never know
Udina's
with
counselor.
politicians.
Yes, but isn't Anderson, like, last time you saw him was on Earth, surrounded by Reapers?
That's why he stays on Earth, I think. Because if he was here, then he would have had to be the council member, and Udina needs to be council member for some plot reasons. Everyone hates Udina, Sunshine.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Nobody
wouldn't
likes
mind
him.
an excuse to
You're
get my
so
fingers
right to
dirty.
hate him.
It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this
Does that,
ain't the
does
end
that
of days,
contain a knife?
it's pretty damn
What?
close.
The logo behind Bailey, yeah, the one that it...
No,
behind Bailey.
it's the tower. It's the Citadel Tower.
Okay, because it looks like a knife.
No. So that's I believe that's the human counselor symbol, because it's Citadel Tower and Earth.
Oh, okay.
Udina's the worst. Okay, so there's Udina. Let's go get some Spectre shit first. Look at this fucking... Look at this fucking Spectre room. Like, this looks like a secret spy room. This is nonsense. So they have a firing range. You can, like...
Of course.
Test the shit out. I don't want to. And basically, in here, we can buy some really cool upgrades and get some messages.
Oh.
Spectre requisitions and Spectre terminal. So, welcome. Korean pilgrimage. Close to the Perseus Veil.
Narnima.
Narnima. Ooh.
Wasn't it a tally like Vasnima?
Yup. I think Voss is like the child name, Like, this is the ship I was born on.
Oh,
And because in the second game they refer to her as Talizora Naraya.
Okay, so
she moved to the Raya. So this is an adult. Or adult name.
So this is someone who works on the same ship Tali was born on.
Yes.
Cool.
Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth instead of with the Reapers.
Of course.
Because that seems like
Oh,
the
God.
best plan. Look, they're all so expensive! Well, we'll have to come back here when I have more money. Also, that's a hologram terminal.
Huh.
Interesting, huh? Is there anything else here to do up here before I have to talk to Adina?
Oh, there's a terminal.
Yeah, no, it's not anything. Literally, no, there isn't. Hi, Udina.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Oh, good, you get to yell at all of them now.
I'm gonna yell so
We've got
loud.
our own problems, Counselor. Earth is not in this alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By our reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
Liara's having a bad time.
Reports are accurate. Earth was attacked by the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint.
Liara
created
is
by
the rich
Protheans
aunt. You're
during their
absolutely
war with the
correct.
Reapers.
Liara has gone from Shepard's baby
We're
to
still
the rich
piecing it
aunt of all the weirdos Shepard adopts.
But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Liara believes
You're gonna
it can
hear the
work, and
word
so do I.
catalyst a whole lot.
And while I haven't always agreed with you, Dina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
Fuck you.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
No.
I have
Fuck
your
off.
support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
It's not.
That was a we don't want to deal with you at all.
Yeah, we're doing this because I'm the protagonist, fuckers. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely what's happening, Fallen.
We may have a
Shepard is the protagonist and she
humanity
knows
will
it.
always be considered second rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Vidorian called the war summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven.
Primarch is the head of the
Those
Turian
meetings won't
hierarchy.
proceed without him. The
which is
Normandy
the
is one of the
Turian
few
government.
ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war, and you want me to play politician?
Yeah.
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter?
I'm actually a big fan of the Turian
Our
Counselor in
latest
this game.
intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon.
Is this the same one from the previous games?
I think so. Yeah, it wouldn't have been if we hadn't saved the council in the first game. It would have been someone different. But we did.
There is one other thing.
So it is.
The council wanted me to tell you, we've chosen to uphold your Spectre status.
Fuck yeah.
And various resources will be made available to you. Good day.
Thanks,
Wow.
brah.
That went well.
It did, actually.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
I think that's the first recognizable glass I've seen in this game. Udina just has a wine glass on his desk. So, priority Palaven.
Okay, so it's the counselor just said that like the Turians were hit. What? How did the Reapers just like strike everywhere at once?
Basically.
Or have they been Okay.
The Asari counselor said that even now Reapers are pushing on their borders. So yeah, basically there's enough Reapers that they can attack everywhere at once. The brunt of their forces are on Earth, but as you will see on Palaven, the other places are getting fucked up too.
Okay, I see.
Shepard is the queen. It's true. I was gonna say something. So I wonder, like, politically, about the council versus. Hello there. Versus the hierarchy, because technically the council is like the highest power in galactic civilization, but also each of the council members answers to their own world's leadership. So it must be an interesting political balance.
I don't know. Maybe it's something.
Yeah, I'm
like...
sure the people of the Alliance have questions. We had talked to James first. Sorry.
I don't know. Maybe it's something like the UN in a sense.
I guess it's like the UN. Hey James, how's it going?
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
The yassification
Why
of
wouldn't
Shepard.
Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it. But they don't really believe it.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
So James is essentially just like a friend that Shepard made on Earth during her house arrest. They say like a friend from prison, but she was never really in prison, and neither was he.
Okay.
It was a friend. He was a friend that she made while she was imprisoned in her own home.
Commander Shepard.
But was Shepard allowed to leave?
She was on house arrest, she said, but I'm sure she went places, just like accompanied. I think James might have accompanied her to those places.
Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Yeah.
How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can
Punch. Punch. Yes!
Oh, she learned!
Military thug.
Oh no, I didn't press the button fast enough! No, I gotta redo that. I didn't have any. I didn't punch the button fast. No, I have to reload.
Reload.
I wasn't fast enough. I don't know where this autosave is from, but that's embarrassing. I can't have a universe where that fucking reporter decked me.
Oh. How long ago was that? Oh dear.
A while. It's when we recruited that bitch. That's fine.
It's the,
We don't have to talk to everyone again.
Yeah. Oh,
You
it's
just need
the
to, like-
laser grid again.
Yeah. No, we just gotta go. We gotta go. We're
We
done.
gotta speedrun this.
We gotta do this so fast. I'm willing to do this. I cannot let Kalisa have one over me.
Now arriving at
All right, gotta buy all this shit. Gotta.
Truly the best gaming I've ever seen.
Any percent speedrun punch reporter.
Military thug.
I am petty. Alright, let's go.
Okay, and after you do anything remotely important, save.
I wish I could have been there.
You log on the Normandy. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna save now. I'm surprised I didn't save there.
Yeah. Okay, and did you recruit the other reporter?
Yeah, because that's where it autosaved.
Okay,
Hi,
that's
how's
a
it
weird place
going,
for-
Dr. Michelle? I want to ask you about supplies because I don't know if it actually triggers something. Goodbye. You didn't need to enable a soundboard sound.
Oh.
You just need to redeem the sound.
Ah, forgot. It's been a while. Hot minute.
Go!
This is a very dramatic scene. You gotta speed run through it.
Go!
My bad.
Somebody's phone. Wow.
Yeah. Was messenger.
Let's go!
Okay.
Those are the loudest. Like, is your phone next to your microphone? That's so loud.
No.
What? Okay, but here's a thought though. Actually,
Now arriving at Presidium.
what if we went to 10:30?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Jaden?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that because my class isn't like super early. And
Fuck yeah!
Nor do I need to actually walk to it, so.
Yeah! We're going to 10:30, even though I should be going to bed at earlier than that, but that's fine, you know?
Do it for basketball.
I am going
Yeah.
to sprint at that reporter and beat the shit out of her. Your
wait,
imaginings
before
are
you
going
do-
to happen real fast. No, well, yeah?
But before you do, you need to save.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
doing
we don't
everything
go
else
through this
first.
again.
I'm doing everything else first.
I know, but like as soon as you're dumped in front of the reporter, save.
I know. Give me the intel, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Can't buy anything there. Gonna save now.
Also, I like how you can go into the Spectre area now, even though you've not been informed.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, like, spoiler that you reinstated my Spectre status. Hi, Udina. How's it going? I can't press. It's not letting me skip. I'm gonna break my space bar. See, this is why I made my lunch before we
We've got our
streamed.
own problems,
Also,
Counselor.
because
Earth
I
is not in
didn't
this
want to
alone.
do any homework, and it was
Earth
something
was the
I could
first
do to feel
council world
productive.
hit
by your
Nice.
Here we go!
Oh. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Alright! We've also got to talk to James first. Y'all want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Anderson's first name is David, and Hackett's first name is Steven. That is all.
Okay, is this
It's not relevant, no. You'll just find out later. Hi James, how's it going?
that they in fact have first names.
They do.
Hell yeah.
But
You were right. Besides,
Okay,
and I'm
what's
up.
a fun
I'm
fact,
gonna head
Sunshine?
down to- You got some spare?
maybe I'll do.
We're gonna punch this reporter. Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. I don't think I've ever talked. I think I just didn't talk to her when I played this. That's so funny. She fucking ducks it.
Justify running away while
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh yeah.
He fucked up.
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Liara is Shepard's canon ship. Get headbutted, bitch! I think I killed her.
You're angry. I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Dead.
I think I killed her. +5 renegade, no shit.
We did it. Now we're in the correct time.
Now we're in the correct timeline. Because I think I knocked her out, Fallen. Like I think her eyes were just open, but she was unconscious. Like I actually think I killed her.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't actually kill her, but
You probably knocked her unconscious.
at least knocked her senseless.
That implies she ever had sense to begin with.
Oh.
She has dollars.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Keeper.
you knocked all the money out of her.
I did. The viewers at home be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because she has that camera going. So it's entirely possible that she recorded that entire interaction.
Get that sweet
Fucking,
feeling.
she learned!
Wait,
oh, here's the dream sequence.
Oh.
We're gonna do this about 5 times over the course of this game. Here we go. Remember what I said? I hope this child doesn't traumatize me forever? You sure did.
Are you controlling Shepard here?
Yes.
Shepard's just really slow.
It's a dream sequence. Also, the sequence gets longer every time we do it.
Oh.
The atmosphere is molasses right now.
This is about to become Nightmare. He's playing with his little Normandy ship.
God, that laser noise is creepy.
It's so good, isn't it? I want to know what they made it out of. Like, what is it, actually?
Oh, he just disappeared.
Yeah, I was a little bit too fast.
Yeah, unload asset. Asset
He's
visible
supposed
equals
to
false.
disappear behind trees, but I was a little bit too fast. Oh no, he's crying now. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not traumatized, says Shepard. Hi, Liara.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Liara's kind of my...
Are you alright?
Liara's kind of the equivalent in this game of what Miranda was in the second game. Like, kind of my second in command. / coordinator person. Because she has management and coordination skills now.
Oh yeah.
Listen, she's had to manage, like, her entire Shadowbroker network.
Yeah.
True.
More to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
She's doing at least 2 jobs, always.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Liara be like, I am.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Yeah, I would believe that
Come on,
Liara
Shepard.
is
I'm specialist.
Shepard's canonship. Hey, it's Trainer!
I beg your
I
pardon.
love you,
I thought you were
Trainer!
alone.
I was just leaving.
Fucking Trainer!
Commander Shepard, I'm comm specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D.
Yeah!
I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in
I'll
line
read
with
your
Alliance regs now, and it
message
has
in a
new
second,
top-of-the-line
Sunshine, because it is
quantum
funny.
entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie. And I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was.
Trainer is a bi disaster.
I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
She's literally so gay.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Oh.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And
Look at how many screens that is.
Before, it just flies
Liara. Liara has a screen addiction. She has a monitor addiction.
True.
Yeah, Trader is simping for everyone on this ship. She's the equivalent of Kelly.
Oh my god.
Kelly was simping for everyone on this ship, and now Trader is doing the same, except Trader does it. Kelly was far more, you know, just like, oh yeah, I'm simping for them, it's okay. And Trader's far more, oh god, oh god. I love Trader.
They're feeling threatened and want immediate.
Kelly was like, okay, but Trader has a lot more personality.
What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
He's essentially giving us all the goals of this game.
What about
right
Earth,
now?
Sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until
That he was pointing like, I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Good.
Sunshine.
Then make it happen.
That's accurate.
I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Also, a while ago, still speaking about me punching that reporter, Sunshine said, I can't get the idea of the reporter just laying there and the other news reporters just like, are you okay? Alright, so, tour of the new ship. I'm gonna run to the CIC just so that you guys can, like, get a mental map, and also so I can remind myself where everything is in relation to the last game. I like how, like, they still have cords and stuff. Like, it was mid-retrofit.
I can't believe the council.
These bitches.
If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
They gossip every time you go through that checkpoint. Alright, so we'll start with Joker. And then we will wander through our whole ship. You can see, like, they're fully in the middle of tearing shit out and putting it back together.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is really good because it also kind of fits the vibe of this this game, which is we are throwing everything together as fast and as hard as we can. Hey, Joker!
Hey, Commander.
know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Oh, Joker's
Did they
so
at least
mad.
validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake.
Alright. So, CIC.
Yep. So this is the big room.
Yeah. So, Trainer stands where
Commander,
Kelly used to.
the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
I forget what that one is. Oh god, here's our emails!
Oh boy. Oh, wait, did you get a ticket?
Yes. Sanctum, that's the thing that we just had.
So something to do with Cerberus.
Yeah. Reinstatement, we've been reinstated into the Alliance Navy. Galaxy-wide alert about the Reapers. My dog.
Wait, my dog?
I have a dog mech?
You have a dog, man.
I have a dog mech?!
You
Yes.
apparently have to return to
No,
someone
no.
on Terra.
I would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her.
Oh, okay.
We have a dog?
You have a
Named
dog, man.
K9?
I've never had a dog before in this game.
Is this dog DLC?
Is this a DLC
maybe?
dog?
I think so.
Is this a dog loadable content?
The Korean
might
fleet
be.
is off. We don't know where they are. We have a welcome back gift.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, we have the hoodie! Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wearing off-duty hours. Yeah, I had one already. I have an upgrade for Dr. Stoney's office. Glyph. That's the Glyph is the floating sphere droid thing that
Oh
Liara
yeah,
had on
from
the
the Shadow Broker base.
yeah, priority mission, Eden Prime. Oh hey, Cerberus has fucked over Eden Prime again.
Not again.
Alright, so before on the right was the where Jacob was. But we can't access it that way anymore. They've kind of like just made it one big space instead of 2 access points.
Okay.
So,
Commander Shepard.
this used to be the hallway into Morden's lab.
Yeah.
This
And now it has a
this used to be Morden's lab.
scanner?
This is where we have all our very important meetings with very important people. It's also the table that they took out of that other room where we used to talk to the Elusive Man.
Oh, so why does the table have a hole in it?
If you remember, we used to walk into that center, I think it's glass. We used to walk into that center space, and that's where we would take our missions with the Elusive Man, right?
Okay.
I've got to pick up all my shit that has been scattered around this ship, by the way.
Oh, they just put it in boxes so that they could, like, retrofit everything, huh?
Yeah. Alright, so then this is the war room, which I guess is a combination of the space that used to be Jacob's and that whole, like, back room where we used to talk to the Elusive Man.
Okay.
This is where, so the reason that we have to go through a scanner there is because if we have any diplomats on board, this is where they will be. So we don't want people to, like, be able to get them.
Okay.
So we have some Alliance war assets. We have the Engineering Corps, Marines, First Fleet, Third Fleet. We have Diana Allers. This is the one that we got. We have us. We have some mineral resources. Oh, this is they took all of our resources that we had left over. I have seen Glyph with his little bow tie.
Retrofitting with?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna click on all these so that I can see them. So then we're gonna have other things added there eventually, clearly. And then we have this little side room where we can talk to people, like Hackett and sometimes Anderson. So that's the main floor, which is the floor that's changed the most.
Yeah, it sounds like they didn't just like retrofit the rooms; they just like redid the layout a bit.
Yeah.
Commander.
Shut up, you two. Before I ever played this game, I heard people complaining about them. Let's head to the shuttle bay first. Morden's definitely ace. I think. Shuttle bay. So we couldn't access this in the first game, but if you remember, like we could see it from Grunt's room and shit.
Oh,
Did
that's
you
what
go
that
in the
was.
shuttle bay for like that one fight at ME2?
We did go in
Oh,
the
yeah,
shuttle bay
with
for
the,
that one fight. Yeah, that's correct.
with
Why
the
don't
big-
I
big
have an assault
robots at the
rifle
end.
anymore? That seems strange. Okay, and then I can mod my weapons here.
Don't you have a new shotgun as well, or
Oh, I can upgrade
Am
my
I
weapons.
missing
Yeah,
it?
I don't want a shotgun.
Mm.
Bruh. I could buy things. Which I won't right now. No, I want to buy that Alliance. I want to buy that. Gimme. Gimme. Give me the Kodiak. Did I actually buy it? Yes, I did. So this is Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply.
There's the dog!
August?
Where, dog? You have to show us the dog.
It was in the background. Also,
Okay.
so remember how I asked who was piloting the shuttle in the second game? Because there is!
Oh my god, dog.
Robot dog.
I've never had that before. What DLC is it that gives you a dog? So remember how I asked in the second game who was piloting the shuttle, because in the third game we have like a shuttle pilot who's a character?
Yeah.
This is him.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant.
Oh.
What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
This man's
He's always like
traumatized.
that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains,
Cerveza.
Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
So he's requisitions
When I network
and
to a new
our,
store, I'll let you know.
our pilot.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience,
We have a dog
it made sense for me
now!
to take over as shuttle pilot when we
August.
left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible.
Do they know each other?
for making sure the
Clearly.
armory and shuttle are properly stocked.
I don't know. I don't remember why. But they do, yeah. We'll ask him some questions later.
Keep up the hard work.
Yes, Commander.
I gotta address the fact that we have a dog.
Yeah, please do. And also, please
I
find out
can't interact with it!
what's the point of having a robot dog if you cannot
He just walks
interact?
around.
Divine.
I've murdered. Oh, I can.
Stay.
Oh, you just need to stand, like.
Oh, I can just what? I can tell it to stay and it won't. Okay.
Wow.
So,
Can I do
does this?
anything else? Wild. All right, yeah. So this is where I can do all my like upgrades and shit. Hey. Oh. Hey. And we got my Quarian ship model. Anything back in here? Yeah. Hi, Mr. Vega.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual.
I love how she's just
Non-committal,
watching, like
unhelpful.
keeping eye contact with him
Bet
as he
they
goes
still
up
wanna
and
check them
down.
out, no?
It's polite.
Yep.
True.
To a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
It's actually a really funny animation.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
Love how he's just continuing this conversation like through his workout.
Can't get those
I
dudes.
did just come
We gotta
Gotta get those
flirt with
dudes.
this man, by the way, because it's really funny.
I have to work harder than that if you want me to
It's
blush.
like bro flirting. I don't think he's actually romanceable, but you can flirt, just for fun.
You already know my service record.
Are you really friends if you don't flirt with each other occasionally?
I don't actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that.
Oh right, he's gonna tell us about him.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Ah, here we go.
Oh, I can dance.
We're gonna beat this
Okay,
man
Lola.
up.
Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
Got my fingers on the mouse.
Oh, is there an interrupt?
Oh, yeah?
There's a number of them.
Who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
Get fucking decimated, bitch.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
I don't know why she looked at the camera like
was
she
either
like a
them
sitcom. She does that a lot.
Or the intel we had on the collectors.
Shepard's become self-aware.
I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
James is like, let's air out my trauma real quick here.
You didn't know.
Therapeutic fist fight.
Yeah.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Get decimated.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
James
kinda
is
look like a
romanceable?
Lola.
Oh.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
I didn't know
That's
that.
Now you made me blush.
I thought he wasn't. I thought he wasn't romanceable. Are you sure?
The wiki or the fandom wiki says, so yeah, possible romantic interest on installation of Citadel DLC. But yeah, does not grant a paramour achievement apparently, whatever that means.
Oh, because
does it
he's
count?
he's a
Question mark?
DLC. He's a DLC romance.
Okay. Also off the fandom wiki, apparently Robot Dog is only available as in the N7 Collector's Edition pack.
Oh, okay. So that's why it doesn't do much, because they were. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's sleeping.
Listen, does your robot dog need to do much besides exist?
Oh my gosh.
Glad Corey isn't home, so he didn't just hear that scream. Oh, right, Ravagers. Oh, fuck.
Swarmers are released. Oh, great. 2 enemies for the price of 1, or actually it sounds probably like...
Welcome back to engineering.
2 dozen.
That door is locked. Gee, I wonder why.
No.
Where did that lead in last time?
Grunt.
Okay.
And then this is where Zaid was. And now, it's where our resident reporter is. Hey, how's it going?
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first 2 I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
I
So what are
love
you
her
asking
so
for
much.
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously?
Shepard
You
does
just
use her
doubled my
intelligence to
ratings.
fuck with the player.
I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
I don't think that's physically possible. I don't think Elcor can cry. Remember when Zaid was in here, this was like a garbage disposal and it was full of trash and shit?
Yeah, didn't he have like an entire wall of weapons?
Yeah. She's made it far nicer. Oh, okay, we've got to go on a quick mission here.
Like an actual mission?
No. I've just gotta spam the space button. Where are you,
Why?
you little fucker?
Oh, you gotta find things.
Where are you, you little fuck? No, I missed it! Come here, no! Shit.
I missed it.
I gotta come back for
And
that.
it's gone.
No, and I think the next time I come down here, I can get it. I'm pretty sure. Can you look that up, Earl?
Wait. So.
Is that a mouse?
What mouse-like creature did I have on board?
Oh, was it one of those? What is it? Hijacks?
It was
That-
Space Hamster!
Space Hamster?
Oh.
Space Hamster has been set free.
Space Hamster is loose in the bottom of my ship. Oh, hey, look, it's Engineer Adams from the first game.
Wow.
Wow!
Welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
Can you look that up for me, Earl, by the way?
Cerberus, I mean. I hope
The space hamster?
Yeah, was that my only chance?
back when you got this ship, Dr.
Oh.
Chuck was
I don't think it was.
asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down.
Chakwas and Adams
I
are
didn't trust
friends.
that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Oh, if they miss, they only need to wait a few seconds for a space hamster to dart out again.
Oh.
Carry on.
Okay.
So no, you have multiple chances.
Well, I'll go back down and try and get him again then, real quick. Space Hamster. Where are you, bud?
Does Space Hamster make noise?
No.
Yeah, it's apparently like a squeak. You hear a squeak.
I see you! You bitch! Come here, no! No! Jeez. No!
It's okay. You can wait. You can wait for a few seconds.
I'm doing it. Where are you, you little bitch?
Can you only pick up Space Hamster from like one angle?
Come here! I got him! Oh, Space Hamster. Alright, crew deck. Oh, fucking phantoms. God, I forgot about all the Cerberus enemies in this game. Oh, hey. So this is the wall of everyone who has died on this ship. Caden Malenko's up
boy.
there. If people had died to that invasion, if we hadn't been fast enough in the collector thing, people's like Chakwa's and Kelly's names would have been up there. If I had let Tally die and continued in this, her name would be up there.
Damn. So that is that why there's so much space at the bottom, or
so that more people so that more people can die. Like there's space at the bottom even if it's completely full.
Oh, okay, that's
Even
that's
if there's
morbid.
even if you've lost everyone, basically, yeah. Well, yeah, because it makes sense.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
ship,
I know
if the
it
ship
does.
is still continuing active duty.
I know it's just kind of like, man, that's
closed the window.
that's just sad.
They replaced the window with lockers. Boring.
But where was this? Where did this used to be?
This used to it was always just the crew room, but the window used to look out over the drive core. So that used to be Kasumi's room, I think. Or no, Kasumi's was this one. That one used to be Samaro's room. This used to be Thane's room. He had all his weapons
no
on display
guns.
there. His cup is still there though. Oh, fuck you, BioWare.
Whose cup? Sorry.
Thane's cup that used to be sitting next to him.
Oh.
That's so mean. And then this used to be Kasumi's room, and now sometimes when I wander in here, the squad are having drinks and shit.
Oh.
It's really fun.
So now it's like the bar.
Yeah, well, it was always a bar, but they've added a couple extra things now that there's no longer somebody sleeping there.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the Shadow Broker. Hi, Liara! How's it going, my lady?
Oh, that's a fuck ton of screens.
I know, right? She's a maniac. Hi, Glyph.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
I love Glyph.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
So we get like packages, and
what
it
should I be
like gives
looking
us
for?
a choice
I'll
between
inform you
two
if you
different
found
upgrades.
relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime,
Like weapon upgrades?
No, like power upgrades.
have a pleasant
Oh.
Well, some of them are weapon upgrades, but usually they're power upgrades.
It was less than ideal.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Whole worlds are being lost to the Reapers. What more will it take?
Who knows? Hell, maybe the Council's just taking petty revenge for Shepard hanging up on them all those years ago.
Wait, Shepard did what?
I did do that.
I think we're going through some dark matter.
I did do that. So one of my favorite things about this game, in addition to that like environmental storytelling that I was talking about just hearing people's stories develop over the course of the game as you walk by them in various areas, is that your squad mates interact. Like sometimes they're all in the bar. Like if you look at your map, it'll tell you where everyone is.
Oh, that map actually looks useful.
Yeah, and sometimes they're all in the bar. Sometimes one of them's in here. They talk over the intercoms a lot. Like it's really nice. It gives them a lot more like life. Hey.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent Shadow Broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
We know.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Oh, I love how much you can hear the smile in her voice there. I love Liara! I love all these characters so much! Oh, Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship us an illegal mod kit for armor!
Wow.
We want shield strength, please. Actually, my shields are gonna get pretty strong anyway. Oh yeah. So then that upgrades thing just tells us what our active upgrades are. I can look at her terminal as well.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
So I can spy on people's shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I guess the current year is probably like 2185 or 86.
Yeah. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. He's not happy that you put me in charge of scaling the terminus systems. But he's doing a good job keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source for Crucible material is very long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Because that would be very bad for this. If that door wasn't closed and just random people wandered in and said hello, and because remember it used to call everyone shadow broker.
Oh yeah.
If like somebody random just walked in and said hello, Shadow Broker, be like Liara just be like, I think I'm gonna have to shoot you now, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
All these things follow me, by the way, so that you can see them. Makes sense.
Oh, the you can click this sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't actually click those, but the monitors do follow you throughout the room. This is where Garrus is gonna be. I'm just looking to see if there's any if there's any models in here. I mean, you can't recruit Garrus in this game. That's a spoiler. No. This is where Garrus is gonna be.
I mean, that honestly wasn't a spoiler, because one, I'm pretty sure you've mentioned it before, and two, it seems like it'd be pretty obvious that he's coming back.
Yar. He's one of the very few squad mates that is on your ship in every game. I think it's just him and Tali. Like, and Chakwas and Joker, but they're not squad mates. Hi, Chakwas.
They're moral support.
Yeah.
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive.
I love you so much.
And it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Thanks.
How's our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
That's fair.
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Oh, Chakwas.
See you around, Doc.
Take care, Shepard.
And then Let's
Maybe she's Arrow.
let's look at this.
Oh, what?
It's just sitting in Edie's AI core.
Okay, well, it's no weirder than Legion, I guess.
Okay, last step. We're just gonna go up to my room really quick. We're past 10:30, but gonna go up to my room really quick, and then that will be the end of the stream.
Yeah, you're giving us a tour, but you can go long.
Yeah, I am yet undecided if I'm going to stream this or edit on Wednesday. I'm probably going to stream this. Let's all be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Space hamster!
Space hamster.
I can flush the toilet.
The future is now.
The future is now! Oh, I can buy an automatic feeder for my fish now, by the way.
Okay, you should do that. That sounds important.
I think it's on the Citadel. What? Oh, what?
I was like, oh, that's a lot of wires. They're just kind of...
Yeah, my room is not complete. But, yeah. Here we go. Let's look at my squad. Do we have any alternate outfits for either of you? Oh, I do. I forgot about your alternate outfits! God, there's so many!
Oh my gosh.
God. Okay, so we've got Armor Liara, which makes the most sense. We've got... I like that one a lot, actually. I think I usually pick that one. That's very Shadow Broker. I hate it. It's so dark.
Wait, do they give bonuses?
Oh, they do. Right, I forgot. Right, okay. So, this one, power damage plus 25. Power recharge speed plus 25. Power recharge speed plus 25. Power damage plus 25. This one gives her a little circlet like Samara. Power damage plus 25. They give different bonuses for other people. Like, Liara has an ungodly amount of outfits in this. I really like that outfit, so I think I'm gonna go with it. And also like power recharge.
Yeah.
Alright, weapon damage. Oh god.
What the fuck?
Weapon damage. Shields. God, why do they have so many outfits? They never used to have this many outfits.
It's because you have the definitive legendary edition.
Yeah, it's
Maybe it
probably
is.
DLC.
Damn,
'Cause
Jesus. That one wasn't DLC, by the way.
Oh, it's it's just he just owns that.
That's his personal. He brought that from home. I think we're gonna go with this one. Shields plus 25. I love how there's like kind of an ambiguous amount of space on either side of them. Unlike the other game where it told you at the beginning how many squad mates you would have.
Yeah, that's cool. This way they can like be moved around as you recruit people, because presumably you're recruiting more than just like these two.
Nope, just those two. No Garrus, nothing else. Alright, I'm just gonna level up Nova.
Damn, you already got a lot of Paragon points.
Yeah. That's what you get for choosing all Paragon options. I also started with a significantly higher amount of Paragon points than Renegade points.
Oh, okay, so they imported a bit.
Alright, so I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll almost definitely be streaming this. I am putting out the VODs for Mass Effect 2 every other day. They're scheduled every other day until August 7th. Because there's like 13 or 14 of them. Sorry, I didn't say August. I said I meant April 7th. That's slightly less long. But
that's still a lot.
I'll probably put these VODs up in between them, and they'll just go in a different playlist. Because I like playlists. So if you want to watch all the VODs for something, or find all the VODs for something, look at my playlists. Because I like them.
Yeah, so I forget, were the VODs for Mass Effect 1 already up, or is that a
Not
work in
all of them.
progress? Okay.
We're getting close. Like, I'm like 1 or 2 episodes away from just being able to upload them as stream VODs. I think.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, because
like I was still in like the process of editing stuff. Because we had like recorded videos, and I could technically just upload them, but I act differently in recorded videos than in stream VODs. Like I pause for longer, and like I say like, oh, I'll cut this part out, right? Whereas on stream, I can like turn off my talking, whereas on stream I'm like, okay, this is all gonna be in the VOD. So, but yeah, we're like, I was on the last thing that I had to record, that I had to edit, and that's because it's the Prickly Gaming podcast episodes. I'm desperately hoping, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm desperately hoping that I actually have all the VODs downloaded.
Yeah.
I'm like pretty sure, but I'm always worried.
Oh yeah, understandable.
So, yeah, so I'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.
Bye.